Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular series, we will learn about trigonometric functions. In class 10, we have already learned about trigonometric ratios, but in trigonometric functions, we will learn more deep concept and we will discuss about everything in this series. So please subscribe to my channel and please like the video and please go through the topics and please watch the videos. Okay, so we are going to start trigonometric functions. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first thing is how to measure angle. The most important thing in trigonometric functions, measurement of angle. If this is initial point A and this is final point B, and if this is theta, if we measure along this, that means anti-clockwise, then this is positive angle. Okay, anti-clockwise. And if this is initial A, this is B, this is 0, and if we measure along this, okay, negative or clockwise, then this is negative angle. This is negative angle. Okay, or clockwise. If we measure along clockwise, then this is negative angle or negative theta. And this is also a case. This is initial, this is final. Okay, this is positive. Okay, this is positive. This is positive angle. Now, the thing is that thing you have already learned that the unit of an angle, that is radian. So now first we will discuss about degree. What is degree? If a rotation from initial side to terminal is 1/360th, 1/360th of a revolution. Okay, then this measurement is 1 degree. That means this is a complete revolution. Okay, so this is a complete revolution, and let's suppose this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and this is 360th. Okay, this is 360th, this is okay, this is 360th, then this is 1 degree. Okay, this is how we calculate degree. And degree, all of you know, 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Okay, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Now some basic thing, and not basic but this thing you must know. If this is A, this is B, this is 360 degree. Okay, this is A, this is B, then this is 180 degree. All of you know. This is A, this is B, all of you know, this is 270 degree. But what is this? If we move along this, and this is 60 degree, not 60 degree, this is 420 degree. Okay, this is 420 degree. This is O is the vertex. Okay, O is the vertex, and okay, this is 420. That means this is 360 and we move 60 degree further. This is 60 degree, okay, positive 60 degree. That's why the whole thing is 420 degree. Now if this is the thing and this is the thing, then this measurement is minus 30 degree. Okay, this is minus 30 degree. And you can say this thing again. Sorry, this is minus 420 degree. Look that we move along clockwise. So this is negative angle and we move 60 degree further. That's why minus 420. Okay, 360 plus 60, that is 420. So in this way we measure the angles. Now this is the definition of degree. What is a degree? Now we'll discuss what is a radian. Okay, so what is a radian? We must know what is a radian. Okay, so what is radian? Radian is angle subtended by an arc of length 1 unit or unit length. Okay, unit length in a unit circle. Okay, unit circle is measured as 1 radian. Okay, so unit circle means circle of radius 1. Okay, and arc of unit length in a unit circle, that means this is also 1, and if we move 1 unit length, okay, unit length, then this is 1 radian. If we move 1.5, then this is 1.5 radian. If we move 2 length, 2 unit, then this is 2 radian. 3 unit, 3 radian. Okay, like this. And if we move along this, then this is negative. Okay, so in this way we discuss about, in this way we measure the radian. And the simple formula we must know, S equal to R into theta, where theta is in radian. What is S? S is the length of the arc. S is length of the arc. We will get some problems based on S equal to R theta. You must have to solve problems on this problem. R is radius of the circle. Okay, this is important formula, S equal to R theta, and we will derive this formula when we will be in differential equations. Okay, in the chapter differential equation we will be discussing about S equal to R theta, and we will prove this formula by calculus. Now just remember this thing. Okay, now all of you know that pi radian equal to 180 degree. Okay, and 1 radian equal to 57 degree 16 minute. Okay, and 1 degree equal to 0.01746 radian approximately, and 0 equal to 0 radian. 30 degree equal to pi by 3 radian, 45 degree equal to pi by 4 radian. This is just some informations and we will be using later. This is this is pi by 6, sorry, this is pi by 3, and if this is 90 degree then this is pi by 2. This is okay, and if it is 180 degree then this is pi. If it is 360 degree then this is 2 pi radian. Okay, if this is 135 degree then this is 3 pi by 4 radian, like that. Okay, like this we convert degrees into radians. Okay, now a simple problem on S equal to r theta. How we can solve the problems based on S equal to r theta? Okay, now we will discuss about a simple problem. Before that, just write it down. Okay, just write it down. So the first problem is, find the radius of the circle in which a central angle of 60 degree intercepts an arc of length 37.4. Okay, just use 60 degree equal to pi by 3. Length of arc is given, that means S equal to 37.4. We just have to calculate about r equal to what? Okay, now S equal to r theta, S equal to 37.4, r theta equal to pi by 3, that means 37.4 into 3 by pi. Okay, so this is r. Take pi equal to 22 by 7, so r equal to 37.4 into 3 by 22 by 7. 7 will go up, 21, 7 to 3, this is 22, and the answer is 35.7 centimeter. Okay, so this is the answer. You just have to remember the formula, S equal to r theta, and convert theta in radian, and okay, this is unit radian, this is centimeter. Okay, so you have to just calculate S equal to r theta and put the values and you will get the answer. Okay, so that's all about this video. Please subscribe, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and please follow up the next video. In the next video we will discuss about the trigonometric functions, the trigonometric ratios and the other things, and that's it about this video. Okay, so that's it.